be purposeful. Now we're going to just continue to weed out and narrow down so that you have only your best items. This is challenging. I found this to be a little challenging because you start to panic a little bit when you start to have to decide whether or not you have to keep something. Now, if you don't know, don't get rid of it just yet, because we still have another module to start to create the formula that's going to be your foundational wardrobe. But right now, it's just really hard. It's really time to just make some decisions on whether an item even belongs to still remain in your closet. Now, you may have already done some weeding and gotten rid of a bunch of stuff, and that's awesome. You'll have less to think through. Okay, so now what's left? I want you to look at each item, and this includes the shoes, the bags. I haven't told you yet how many we're going to keep. All right, so for now, it's just to get down to what is really worth keeping. So, do you love wearing it? And I hope the answer is yes. And if it's not, if it's more of a, well, if I get rid of it, I don't have anything else. Okay, that's fair. Then don't get rid of it just yet. Okay? We'll go through an exercise where for the things that you don't really love, you can kind of keep them as temporary placeholders until you replace them. Does it fit you and flatter your figure? Does it look good on you? So it's one thing to love it, right? It's also, does it look good on you? Does it make you feel good about yourself when you wear it? Do you feel good in it? Does it flatter your figure? There is a course in the Style Club for how to dress your body type. And you can find that course and go through that as well to make some decisions if a particular style of clothing really suits your body type or not. Because your goal here is to look amazing all the time. And so everything that you have should fit really well and make you feel good about yourself. Okay? Is it in your best neutrals? Now, if it's bottoms, don't worry about it. So if you can have any kind of neutral from black to white for your bottoms. We're talking about neutrals that are really closest to your face. And so you want to make sure that your tops, jackets, things that are close to your face, scarves, etc., accessories, whatever, are in your best neutrals. So again, refer to the module that has your digital color palettes in it or your color fan. Is the item in good condition? As much as you might love something, if it's looking really, really tired and worn out, it's probably time to get rid of it. Okay? Again, if you need to hold on to something until you replace it, that makes sense too, but just be purposeful. Really be thoughtful of what you're keeping. And do you only have one item of this? So as I might have mentioned earlier, I discovered that I'm not kidding, I had 5 pairs of skinny jeans and I must have 8 pairs of bootcut jeans. Okay, that is a bit excessive. So it's time for me to be purposeful and to really think through, what do I really wear and what needs to go? What am I holding on to that I've just been holding on to them because I think that I might need an extra pair? Now, in some cases, I bought, this is before I started this course, I have just as many habits as other people have. I bought 2 new pairs of skinny jeans, even though I already had 3 pairs of skinny jeans or whatever. And so they're brand new. So I'm not going to get rid of them, but I am going to take the duplicates and put them in a storage bin, and just put them away. Get them out of my closet, out of view. They're brand new. So next year, if I'm still not looking for them, maybe I will donate them. So you don't always have to do something that's really painful if you just get them out of view and put them someplace where if you're not looking for them in a year, then you can get rid of them. Okay? So remove anything that no longer serves you or is not a reflection of who you're becoming. So a lot of times we hold on to clothes because it's what we wore 20 years ago or 10 years ago. We struggle sometimes on trying to maintain who we used to be instead of who we are now and who we really want to become. So really, in the signature program, there's a module. It's all about defining who you are and your style statement, and go through that if you haven't yet, and decide who you want to become, who you are becoming, so that your clothes start to reflect that person. Okay? For every no that you come up with for those items, remove them, right? Put them in donation. And yeah, it's as simple as that. Remember, less is more. It's going to feel really challenging to reduce down to less than what you used to have. But the reality is you probably wear only a small percentage of all those clothes anyway. And the less that you have, you now will have more room to add in clothes that are more reflective of you and your style. And you will actually have more options, more creative combinations as you make room and reduce. Again, this was the most challenging for me and probably the most rewarding, because every time I got rid of something, it was almost a relief. I'm like, okay, I made a decision. This is gone. This is gone. This is gone. And I reduced it down to a way less, maybe half of what I had originally. And I'm going to share that with you in the next module, what I reduce things down to. So as you're going through things, remember your goal is to look amazing, with capital letters, amazing. So if you can't get rid of something, you really need to be a critic and ask why. In fact, you may find it very valuable, maybe a little frustrating, I don't know, to have somebody with you to do this exercise. Ask your partner, your friend, or whatever to say, do you like me in this outfit? Does this look good on me? This top, these pants? And they can, maybe if they, choose someone that's going to be honest with you, and have them help you weed things out. A lot of times we hold on to things because we think we look good in them, or you just don't know what else to wear or whatever, and it just kind of lives in our closet. And so choose someone to do this with you that you trust, and that they can be open with you and let you know what's working and what's not. And it's a great way to also reduce the clutter. All right, so go through again, remove more stuff, reduce it down to just the items that you know that you really enjoy wearing, that you like. Don't fret if there's not a lot there. And we're going to go through the exercise next on what you should have in your closet and how you can fill in the gaps.